Welcome to the Posh Squad. Welcome to the Posh Squad. Today we're going on an adventure. Come with me.
The Posh Squads. Set off in the heart of the city, all shiny and bright, the Posh Squads were ready for a sugary flight. They wore their best suits, their ties all askew, but nothing could stop them from their mission so true. We're off to the land where the lollipops grow, where candies are plenty and rivers do flow with chocolatey streams and marshmallow trees, a place full of sweetness and heavenly breeze.
"I've got my poodle," said Sir Percival May, "and my monocle's polished. I'm ready today." Lady Henrietta adjusted her hat, her heels clacking loudly, a very chic spat.
"Enough of the chit-chat. Let's get there, my dears," said Lord Reginald, clutching his beers. "I heard they have fudge in the shape of the moon, and fountains of sherbet that play a sweet tune."
So off they all went with a grand sort of cheer. The Posh Squads were headed for the land of the deer. The first encounter with lollipop trees. They marched through the woods in their heels and their lace, and soon came upon a most curious place. Lollipop trees, growing tall and divine, with candy-coated bark, all sparkling and fine.
"Look at the lollies. Oh, how they gleam," said Sir Percival, his eyes shining with cream. He reached for a branch and gave it a snap, but the tree snapped back with a crack and a slap.
"Oh my, what a row!" he exclaimed with a wince. Lady Henrietta gave him a side-eye, then grinned. "It's definitely enchanted, you dunderhead fool! Those lollipops bite if you don't follow the rule."
"What rule?" Lord Reginald asked with a smirk. "Don't take without asking," Henrietta did chirp, but it was too late. Percival's hand did retreat, as a lollipop tree knocked him off of his feet. "Oh dear, now we're caught," he said with a sigh. "The trees here are rude, but we can't deny that their candy's divine. So sweet and so tall, let's make sure we don't upset them at all."
The encounter with the gummy bears. After that, they walked down a glittery trail. When they met gummy bears with faces so pale, the bears weren't quite normal, but in a good way. They wore tuxedos and bow ties all day.
"Excuse us, kind bears," said Lady Henrietta. "We're looking for lollipops. May we meet the feta?" "No, no," said one bear, adjusting his bow. "We've no feta, but we have something you should know."
"Lollipop quest? Oh yes, it's quite near," said another bear with a wink and a cheer. "But first, you must join us for a dance on the floor, for lollipops are given to those who adore the rhythm of jelly, the jam of the gum, the beat of the gummy, the honey and drum. Lord Reginald twirled with a gummy bear queen, and Sir Percival rolled in the jelly bean. Right! Now you can go to the Candy King's throne. For your lollipops, just follow the stones."
The Candy King's Tower of Taffy. At last, the Posh Squads arrived at the tower, a massive monument made of pure sour. It was sticky with taffy and swirled in pink cream. The place was so sugary, it felt like a dream. "Knock, knock," they said as they approached the grand door, and out popped the Candy King, covered in more candy than you could ever hope to taste. With a crown made of licorice, all perfectly placed.
"Ah, the Posh Squads!" he said with a grin. "I've heard of your arrival. Now come on in." They entered the tower where candy was king and saw walls made of jelly beans, each a sweet thing. "You've come for the lollipops, I know that for sure. But first, you must answer my one question, pure." He looked at them all with a glint in his eye, then asked, "Why do you really want lollipops, oh my?"
The sweet conclusion. The Posh Squads looked puzzled, unsure what to say, but Lady Henrietta had something to convey. I see," said the king. "You understand, it's true. Lollipops bring joy, and that's why you pursue." With a twirl of his fingers and a flick of his wrist, he handed them lollipops wrapped in candy mist. The Posh Squads laughed and cheered with great glee as they danced with their lollipops. Sweet jubilee! They left the tower with sugar-filled hearts and return to their city where sweet life starts.